So, my name is Kelly, and this is going to be my first vlog talking about kind of like documenting my journey. And hopefully, if I end up doing well, that I can look back at this and see who I used to be. So, I have a whole bunch of goals. I have like a social goal, a personal goal, a private goal, and a physical goal, like getting in shape. And that's what I'm starting on right now. I'm starting on getting in shape, right? So right now I'm about 210 pounds, which is absolutely not fucking cool, right? Especially with my frame, I'm about 5'11", so I think that the weight for a 5'11" guy is like what, 150 to 170, something like that. My goal is to get to 170 because, I don't want to be too skinny, I don't want to be too fat and whatever else, right? But this morning, I usually go for my new habit. This is like I'm on my third day. So I wake up early about 5 a.m. and I go for a run, a 5K run or a 10K walk, right? With a medicine ball on my back. The 10K walk is a medicine ball. I am not running with a medicine ball, right? So while I'm walking this morning today, yeah, did my 10K. So while I was walking this morning, I see this young boy. He's about like 7 or 8 years old, and he's walking with his mom. He's holding her hand and he's sucking on his thumb. The fucking guy's like 8 years old. And while I'm walking by, I'm like, yo, this kid is being set up for failure. Like sucking your thumb at 8 years old and like, nah, man, nah. Because if you want to be real, if you want to be like really serious about this world, right? That's grooming a fucking beta. That's grooming a fucking beta male. And I don't think it all depends on what your perspective on the world is, but being a beta male ain't no fucking cool about that shit. There's nothing cool about that. And you'll realize it when you're trying to get the woman that you want, or you want like the friends, the social group that you want. You want like things, you want to be normal, you want people to know you and be happy when you're around, but you're giving off this beta energy where people just end up using you and taking your shit. Now here's the thing about being a beta. Most betas don't know the fucking beta males. They think that they're like introverts or whatever the word of the day is, like introvert or shy or uncertain or whatever the fuck it is. But the main point is that people are going to come into your life and just take your fucking shit when you're a beta male. And I'm like, man, that shit kind of broke my heart because I was raised much differently, right? So I have both my parents, but my childhood was mostly around my dad. And my dad's like a mean motherfucker. I don't know if this camera's fucking crooked or not. All right? Friggin', my dad's a mean motherfucker. So I was around a guy who didn't fuck around. He didn't let people talk down to him. If he wanted something, he went out and fucking got it. If I don't know, if he had something on his mind, he would just say it, you know what I mean? And if anybody got out of line, he would put them back in line. And that's kind of like how I lived my life for the longest time. And that attitude got me absolutely fucking nothing. It got me like street credibility, like I could scrap and I don't fuck around and all that. But on the other side of life, like a prosperous future, I didn't get that. I didn't get that until like I pulled my head out of my fucking ass and started writing down goals and getting things done. And that's only in the last like 5 years, 5, 6 years. I've been like really on focus with my life and trying to do the things that I actually want to fucking do. So I wrote out my goal list. I have like, I don't know, 59 things that I want to do in for the rest of my life. The 1 year goal is losing the weight. I'm going to lose that in less than 1 year, but I'm giving myself 1 year to go from 210 to 170. But my main point is like, you gotta, if you're not happy with what's happening in your life, there's no magic pill. No one's gonna come and like pat you. Well, you'll always have people feeling sorry for you, but sorry doesn't do shit. It just makes you feel worse. It brings you back to being an infant, and that's the worst thing for anybody, man, or woman. Like being in a grown body and having the mind of an infant just leaves you in a position where people are just going to take your shit. And I'm not fucking kidding. And here's the tricky thing about getting your shit taken. You don't even realize it. I was just explaining it to one of my buddies, talking about like how people lose things. When you start losing things, you lose small things at first. Like, for instance, somebody could say, "Can I use your lighter?" And you're like, "Yeah." So they take their lighter and they light their spliff or they light their fucking cigarette, and they never give it back. And you're just like, "Ah, fuck, it's just a lighter." No, that's the beginning of losing things. You're actually training your brain that it's okay for someone to take your fucking shit. I don't care how small it is or how big it is. If someone owes you something or someone's taking something from you, you go and fucking take that shit back, right? And that's what I'm doing right now, is taking my life back. I don't like the way my body looks. And I'm a firm believer, if you feel good, you look good, you do good. You know what I mean? Your physical fitness should be like number one before anything, before any girl or guy, before your money, before everything. Your physical fitness has to be on point. And that's what's going to push you in the right direction. Because if you wake up in the morning, right, and you go into the bathroom, you start brushing your teeth and shit, and you like what you see, it's gonna be like, yo, I gotta get more. I gotta treat myself properly. I gotta put some nice clothes on, or I gotta, like, uplift my life somehow, because you already like how you look. And if you don't like how you look, you do something about it. But don't spend time hating the way you look. That just is a waste of fucking time. You know what I mean? You spend time improving the way you look. Like, I like the way I look, but I know I could do better. I could fucking be stronger. I could be symmetrical. I could lose this fucking big belly in front of me. I could, do things. You know what I mean? There's 24 hours in a day. We're like, why am I not doing something to go towards my goal? And that's how, that's the mindset to have. Okay, if there's 24 hours in a day, one of the things that I see, because I think about maybe 5 years ago, I made a goal that I'm just going to get around successful people. I don't care. I'm gonna barge myself into their life, and I'm just going to like try to get some energy off them, because energy is a real thing. Like, a lot of people don't believe that, but energy is really a real thing. If you get around negative people, you're gonna do bad. If you get around toxic people, man, they're gonna put that voodoo on you, and trust me, fucked up things are gonna happen. I remember, I'm bouncing from story to story, but this is an important one. 2017, I had like 3 women in my life. I had 3 women in my life, and I was doing good. I was feeling good, doing good, and all that other shit. And this one toxic person came in my life, and all my girlfriends disappeared within like 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, every woman just gone. I don't even know how they disappeared. They just fucking disappeared. You know what I mean? It went, man. I could probably sit here for the rest of the year and try to figure out what went wrong, but one toxic person came in and changed the way I fucking thought about things and how I felt about myself, and poof, fucking everything went away. So it's important to be conscious of what you're doing, who you're doing with, and how you plan your fucking day. Plan your day, because if you don't plan your day, you're just going to be bouncing around doing other people's shit. For example, somebody will call you up and be like, "Hey man, you want to hang out?" And you'll just end up hanging out because you had no plan. You had nothing to do, or you're just going to end up laying in your bed fucking pulling on your dick or some sort of stupid shit. So it's very important that you have a plan for your day. Like right now, plan out. I don't know what time it is while you're watching this video, but how about tomorrow? Plan out tomorrow. Be like, okay, so this is for example, right? You'll be like, okay, I'm gonna start doing free courses online. It doesn't take that long. It takes about 1 hour. So I'm gonna do 1 hour of free courses, right? Then I'm gonna work out. Whether if you're big or small, muscular or thin, you're just gonna do whatever you're capable of doing. But you gotta start creating your life. Like, I'm trying to create my life, and it's not easy. Like, doing bad shit is fucking awesome, right? I want to fill my belly with Big Macs and butter tarts. I want to eat Whoppers. I want to sleep till noon. I want to do fuck all the time. I want to watch Family Guy until I'm fucking bored of it. And when I get bored of that, I watch South Park. Like, that's the shit I want to do. But that's not gonna get me anywhere. That's not gonna get me fucking anywhere. It's gonna make me feel like shit. It's gonna make me feel like I wasted a bunch of time. So I'm not saying that creating your own life is easy, but I'm saying that you're capable of doing it. You're very capable of doing it, and just writing out your fucking goals. Like, and when you write out your goals with no limit. Like, don't filter your dreams, because that, like, don't do that to yourself. Don't filter your fucking dreams. I'm gonna give you a couple things off my list. I wrote this maybe in 2018. And I wanted to finish 10Ks, pay off all my parking tickets. This is random. Build an investment company, invite 100 wealthy, inspirational people to lunch, complete 100 push-ups in a row, do 60 fun things in a row. And in the city that I'm in Toronto, travel with my sister, take stand-up comedy, go skydiving, fly in a private jet, do the splits, scuba dive, which I'm doing now, learn how to fish, horseback riding, no masturbation for like 3 months. Those are just random goals, and there's like 60 of them, 59, 60 of them. You know, write out your fucking list, and then just go and create your life, man. This is my first vlog. Hopefully I'm gonna do this weekly. That's one of my other goals, is do this weekly. Watch my progress, and if you feel like you want to create your own life, nothing's stopping you. Absolutely nothing stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Get up, fucking do it. Anyone who gets in the way, get them out of the fucking way. Seriously. You know, this life belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anyone else, and no one gives a shit if you're hungry or you're full. Believe me when I tell you that. No one gives a fuck. So do the things you want to do and create your own life.